Good morning. I hope I find you well. I hope I find you in good spirits. So we start at the Divine Mercy. Uh, now, because trust in the essence of the devotion, uh, exter- of the devotion, external practice of the devotion will not merit the graces promised by Jesus unless it is based on absolute trust. Even the most spectacular adoration. Well, these are the Jesuits writing this. Take what they say sometimes with a grain of salt. Most spectacular, the image of it. There's no such thing as a spectacular. You adore the image in a quiet way. What are that yapping about? Oh, mercy. Would not guarantee any graces connected with the image. How do they know? If it is merely outward show, people don't do these things for outward shows. You're doing it privately, you're doing it with devotion. Mm-hmm. I take whatever the Jesuits say with a big grain of salt. The same refers to the chapter of Divine Mercy. If one recites it without trust, you can't recite it without trust. That's why you're reciting it. What are they talking about? So, here they are. Since trust and devotion, and because the effects of the devotion depend on trust. When you're saying it, you're saying it with trust. They're making a big issue out of these things. I'll just leave them there. Practicing mercy. According to Sister Maria Faustina's visions, Jesus demanded 4 times that his followers should practice mercy. He showed us 3 ways of exercising mercy towards our neighbour: by deed, by word, and by prayer. Well, certainly prayer is the most important, I think, because sometimes your neighbours are astray, they're not practicing a Catholic faith, and I pray for them. That's the only thing. And I speak the truth when I come across them, or this, that, and the other. Therefore, works of mercy are, after trust, the next most important element of the devotion. However, they are neither indispensable nor essential to devotion. Why did I mention it then? Exercising mercy depends on the kind of the devotion. In something that in Latin, 2 kinds of devotion are distinguished: simple and integral. Farmers is limited to simple acts of devotion necessary to It's funny how she suffered such uh, trouble during her life as regards people being jealous of her and this, that, and the other, even in the convent. You seem to forget all these things. This is a good image of the Divine Mercy with the lad of confession and the priest and our Divine Saviour. The priest is acting in the Saviour and he's behind him. And then this is part of the diary of Saint Maria Faustina Kowalska. They have no trouble identifying as what she's saying here. John Paul, up to that she was until he came on the scene. Today the Lord said to me, Daughter, when you go to confession, to this fountain of my mercy, the blood and water which came forth from my heart always flows down upon your soul and ennobles it. Every time you go to sacrament of confession, immerse yourself entirely in my mercy with great trust, so that I may pour the bounty of my grace upon your soul. Isn't that lovely? These are the great gifts of our Catholic faith. And we practice it going to Mass. We try to say our prayers as best we can. We're not too happy the way the priest comes out without any altar service and stands with his back to the tabernacle. We don't like that. That's not the way we were brought up. The priest faced the tabernacle, and there was always altar service. Young or old, it didn't matter, wearing soutane and surplices. And he gave a good sermon. And then they changed it to homily, like as if you're at home yapping to somebody. Isn't there a right way and a wrong way? And the Latin is the universal language of the Catholic faith, irrespective of what those in the Vatican are yapping about. So we will be promoting that, the Christian TV Ireland project. We won't be behind the door, weak and watery. We'll be strong in the defense of our faith. That's what you're expected to be. Yeah. Bye now, and enjoy the rest of your day. Dilly-doy-doy-doy. Oh, the sun has disappeared for a bit. I wonder what's going on. I hope to visit the St. Bernadette relic. Talking about it this evening. Bye now.